Welcome to Building Fortunes Radio. Make sure you check us out at buildingfortunesradio.com. Along with our marketing partners, we're here to help our PM Marketing Network Lead customers build their businesses and make the world a better place. At Building Fortunes, we know how much your business means to you and the people important to you. So spread the word, tell a friend, join our newsletter, and go make a difference in your world. Now on to our show with your host, Peter Mingles.
Hello, everyone. Peter Mingles here. You're listening to us on a Tuesday night, 11 p.m. Eastern Time, and whatever that time is over where you are. And if you're listening in live, thanks for being here live. Of course, we'd rather have you live than any other way. But if you are listening in and you want to catch us on our radio shows as well, you can do this one on buildingfortunesradio.com/Lisa. And the reason why we did buildingfortunesradio.com/Lisa is because Lisa Mercier is our special guest host, and she's really a very special person. She's been successful in her home-based business right now after kind of growing through the growing pains that you do by being in other companies and finding the right one. But she's also a great coach, and she's a wonderful person, and she's really hit it big time with the company that she's working with and the people that she's working with. And we love having this conversation with Lisa because she also helps me, and this is a little bit on the personal side, with some of our spiritual needs as well. You know, sometimes you just need a connection to somebody with the, the big man somewhere up in the sky, and Lisa is also very spiritual as well. And I can call her up or I can text her and say, hey, Lisa, I need some help from the big man. Can you help me out over here? And she's been really accommodating and fit in that spot. So if you, too, are looking for somebody who's got it all, great business, great coaching, great personality, likes to have fun, the whole thing, you want to connect with Lisa Mercier and the people on her team. Plus, also, we've done some really cool things. She did our very first ever international radio show in Dubai on a trip that she had won with the company that she's with, hanging out with some friends, and that was just really sweet to be able to hear that as well. So, Lisa, thanks for being here, and I know you might have a little bit of background noise because you're working and having fun and all that sort of stuff as well. So thanks for being here on your very own radio show.
Thanks, Peter. Can you hear me?
We can hear you perfect. Okay,
good. Okay, so I escaped to a room by myself, so the party is downstairs. I'm just so blessed to be on this show, and I'm just so blessed to have my own radio show and to do this with you. And I felt very blessed the other day when you messaged me and said, can you pray for this person? And I just believe that's my gift in the world, to be able to pray for other people and to share my spirituality. And I felt very blessed when you messaged me the other day and asked for that prayer. And, I'm very, very, very blessed to be a part of this company that I'm with. And my 8-day story, so basically our program starts with an 8-day story, and it starts with a detox cleanse, and it's like no other detox cleanse you've ever done. So, I've done many detox cleanses in my past where I'd have to starve myself and have liquid diets and cayenne pepper and no food. And so when I came across this program, I came across it because I was suffering from depression and anxiety so bad. I was actually suicidal a couple of years back, literally standing over a cliff, thinking about jumping. And the only reason I didn't jump is because I thought I'd break my neck, not because I have this amazing life, not because I have an amazing son, not because I have amazing support people in my life. It was clearly only because I thought I'd break my neck. And luckily, I came across these products 2.5 years ago, and my friend Nikki, I found these products on Facebook. First thing I loved is that there is a 30-day money-back guarantee. I've spent thousands of dollars on products, on workshops, on antidepressants from the doctors, on herbalists, on naturopaths. I've spent thousands of dollars. You could actually take probably $5,000, not exaggerating, rip it up and throw it in the toilet. That's how much money I've spent. And I jumped on this program. I love the support. I love that I can eat real food. I love that I had people cheerleading me on to help me get results. Like, that was the first time in my life that somebody cared about me without the money aspect. I mean, everything else I've ever done, even doctors, I'd be on antidepressants, and do you think they ever called me and said, how are you doing? Never. I had people like Nikki and Tish, my coaches, calling me, messaging me, asking me how I was doing. I literally went from suicidal to jumping on these products. My depression lifted, my anxiety lifted, my back pain went away. I was in a bad car accident when I was 21. I couldn't even move in bed at night without using my hands to roll over. My feet pain was so bad. I had rocks underneath my feet. Every time I tried to run, I would feel like I had rocks underneath my feet. I had night sweats at 38 years old start, where I broke my air conditioner because I didn't know you're not supposed to turn on air conditioners in Edmonton, Canada. And, I mean, you, Peter, have no idea what that's like because you live in Florida.
Right, but you did it in the winter. You turned them on in the winter.
Exactly. Minus 30, and I'm turning on my air conditioner. And in March of 2014, I think, $3,000 bill later, I found these products 2 months later in May. So luckily I found these products, took away my night sweats, took away my depression, took away my anxiety, gave me energy, took away my back phone, took away my back pain, my back phone. That's funny. And you know what? I felt like $1 million. And so I decided to stay on the program. And I went on to lose 30 pounds. Last October 2 years ago, I lost 30 pounds, and I've kept it off ever since. And what's incredible about that is that I'm an emotional eater normally. I'm going through a separation right now. I'm in the worst part of my life. I'm in the darkness right now, and normally I would have gained 30 or 40 pounds for sure. And I was able to keep my weight off, and that's the most the best thing ever, because if it wasn't for these products, to be honest, Peter, I don't think I'd be here. To that completely honest, I don't think I'd be here without these products and without the support that I've had. And, I shared my story on Facebook, and luckily I'm a six-figure income earner in this company for the past 2 years. I've earned 6 free trips. It's been unbelievable. I can't even believe the support that I've had, the money that I've made, how the products have helped me, and I've met really cool people. And what I want to do is introduce you to Franni tonight. She is somebody that we met on Facebook. She saw my story. She owns a wellness or a health store, food store in Fort Mac, which is close to Edmonton. So we've never even actually met before these products. And she saw my story. She saw the power of what these products can do. She saw that this box of hope could be more beneficial to her clients than some of the products that she has in her store. When you try and sell products in a health food store, you cannot put together a whole system like we have. And she is loving our system. It's taking away her migraines. I won't share her story. She'll share her story. But, I'm just so blessed to know people like Franni. And she's an amazing woman. She has a heart of gold. She's just like me. She's like one of my sisters now. And, she's more than her health store. She's more than these products. She wants to impact this world. And, I've been suffering, even though these products help me with my depression and my anxiety, I'm going through the worst part of my life right now. I'm in a dark hole right now. And she reached out to me and sent me her free online program that teaches me how to tap into my soul, love myself again. And I'm just so thankful for this woman, and I'm just so thankful that she decided to come on board with me. So I can't say enough about this lady, Franni. She's just amazing. So what I'm going to do, Franni, is I want you to share your story, share your product story, share why you want to do this business, and the fact that you've gotten your products for free in your very first month. And I mean, that's incredible. So if you can share your story, that would be amazing.
Well, thank you, Lisa. That was very, very kind, all your words, and I love you, and I definitely, like, we feel like sisters, and we have a lot in common. But like Lisa mentioned, I met her on social media initially, and then she invited me to one of the meetings. And that day that I went to the meeting, I had a headache all day, and like she said, I've owned a health food store, and actually for over 15 years I've owned a health food store. So I really do not take Advils or prescriptions or anything like that, unless my migraine was like so bad that it was debilitating. But anyway, I had a slight headache all day. She gave me 2 samples. I took them. She told me that my headache would be gone in 15 minutes, and I was thinking, really, like a natural supplement? I've never in all of my 15 years come across a natural supplement that could do that. But she was right. So that, sold me right then. And, as I'm going through the products, and of course I've tried them myself, I have to call them, like the red and blue box. They are like a health food store in a box. That's, or one of my quotes, a health food store in a box. And the start of it, cleanses are very important to people's bodies. It helps get rid of toxins. But this cleanse, the 8-day cleanse, is life-changing. It transforms your body and really resets your metabolism. And it's one thing I was so impressed with. There's a texting program, because when people do a cleanse, some people are very overwhelmed because there's few different supplements that you need to take, and you have to take some half hour before you eat and some after you eat, but this program is brilliant. So you will get a text. It'll tell you first thing in the morning, good morning, sunshine. Time to drink your glass of water to start your day and add your product. And it tells you all day long when to take certain things. So it's really mindless. And it is long lasting. It is, I've tried, like Lisa, I've tried so many things, probably starting since I was 16 years old, with different diets and programs and, yo-yo dieting. Well, this is not a diet. This is a lifestyle change. It's teaching your body to reset itself, but also then teaching you to eat properly in portions. And removing sugar from your body in these 8 days, it is amazing. People don't realize how bad sugar is. But sugar causes inflammation. It helps feed certain diseases. So the longer you're off sugar, so even these 8 days, your body doesn't crave it anymore because it's not getting it. But after probably about the 3rd day, like one of the other reasons that I wanted to try these products is because I was getting more and more pain in my body, and the things that I was taking from the health food store just wasn't really cutting it. But with my cleanse, of course, taking out my sugars, on the 3rd day, my pain level was down. I was like, wow, that's crazy. I was like, I'm just so excited about this program. And also, not only because it's helping me, but my passion, and I believe my purpose, is to help people. I also do energy healing, but the transformation that you get with this program and the lifestyle change, so that it's not a diet. It's really removing the word diet from your vocabulary. But the beautiful thing about this program is people see your transformation. They want to know what you're doing, and they want to do what you're doing. And I love reaching out to people So my very first client, I reached out to her because I noticed that she was not happy in her life. And I just kept encouraging in her and loving her and encouraging her and believing in her to the point where she believed in herself. And that, for your heart, like for helping other people, that is huge. And it just makes my heart so happy. Even when she said, no one's ever believed in me before. And she started on this program. She was very skeptical. She didn't have, a lot of funds, but she, put what she needed to get what she wanted. And she is transforming her life now. So it kind of goes down the line. Just you're helping people change their life. And that is an amazing feeling. And I actually, love it so much that my goal is to sell my store because I want to focus on this business. That is what I want to do.
We're going to ask you a little bit about stuff relative to the store as a business and this as a business as we go. We're going to take a commercial break. We're listening to Lisa Mercier and then also Franni Welter. Franni, she spells it Franni, and then Welter is Welter. You'll be able to hear this again on Building Fortunes Radio /Lisa. We'll be right back.
Thanks for listening to Building Fortunes Radio. If you sell a product or service, then you should check out PM Marketing's NetworkLeads.com. Just visit www.networkleads.com. For over 18 years, PM Marketing has helped distributors build their home-based businesses through lead generation, website development, automated email delivery systems, and sales training. If you're looking for a way to increase your skills and increase the number of people that see your product or opportunity, NetworkLeads.com can help. To learn more, visit www.networkleads.com. Ask about their lead management system, capture pages, personalized website, MLM training, humongous blogs, the humongous classified ad network, Building Fortunes Radio, or their webinar schedule. NetworkLeads.com can be your one-stop shop for everything you need. And now, back to our show.
And we are back. Peter Mingles here. We have Lisa Mercier, and then we also have Franni Welter. Franni, do you say you're running a health food store now?
Yes, for the past 15 years.
Wow. Okay. So then let's, if you will, not worried about it being a health food store first. It's just a regular business with regular demands. So can you do a little bit of comparison? Yeah, can you do a little bit of comparison? And, of course, if you want to throw the health food thing in there, too. But it's a regular store with, regular walls and regular shelves and regular people and hours and taxes and regulation, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Can you share with us a little bit about the complexities of running a traditional business versus the simplicity of running something that you're working with your company right now, with the company that with?
Yeah. Well, there is actually no comparison. Like the stress level would be like 90% lower. And, there is no having to get there at a certain time to open that store. There's no worry about my employees not showing up. So then I have to shift my whole day and go to the store. Like there's no worries about having to, get your GST all done in a certain amount of time, which, once you start making money with the company, that's a good thing to have to do because if you have to pay taxes and things, then that's a good thing because that means you're making money.
So the people here in the United States, we don't know what GSP is. So what's GSP?
Sorry. Well, that's a certain provincial tax that when you own a business, you have to collect for the government and then send it to them. Like
sales tax here in the United States?
Yes, that's right.
Got it. Okay, good. Yeah, so there's all those complications. You have regulations, and I'm sure there's probably some that you have to worry about with health food as opposed to if you were just selling T-shirts.
Yeah.
So you have regulations, inventory, cash flow issues, right? Money in, money out. Always have to worry about that.
Exactly. And the wonderful thing is how fast these products work. That is the amazing thing is they work fast. Because a lot of things in the health food store, they work wonderfully, but they might take, like 3 to 5 months before you're starting to feel a difference. Where with this company, it is like Godspeed, I could say.
Right. So there's a lot of things, like I was just thinking about that too. I have a little bit of a challenge with my eyes. So a big challenge with my eyes. So I went to a health food store and I asked the health food store lady, what do you take? And I walked out with, whatever, $50, $60, $100 worth of stuff. And it was like, I knew when I was taking the stuff, I wasn't going to be able to see an immediate results. It's not like you go from wherever you are. You don't really know. Like you just don't really know. But with some of the products that you guys have, like the headache thing, you see an immediate thing. Many people that I've spoken to during that 8-day challenge, which to me is more like an 8-day walk in the park, they many times overwhelmingly say, energy is totally different. My mood changed. I got my life back. My joints don't hurt anymore, the way they used to. I'm losing weight. I'm keeping the weight off. I'm having fun. It's easy. I love the texting program that you described. Kind of guides you and nudges you through it, so it's real easy to do it, as opposed to like reading instructions. This. Yeah. I can't stop laughing every time Lisa tells me that she blew out an air conditioner because she turned it on, in the middle of the winter over minus 30, because that's kind of like me with. That's kind of me with instructions.
And I totally get it. My hot flashes they drop down about 80%. So
wow.
I don't wake up in the night with like 4 to 6 hot flashes.
Wow.
And
so
again,
that's incredible.
It is incredible.
So, whole different, like you said, no comparison. Can't even put them in the same conversation what it's like to run a traditional store versus as a distributor with the company that you're with. How about the upside potential? When you started your traditional store, I'm sure there was some kind of an investment. Like when, and you don't have to tell me when specifically, but when were you profitable in your health food store versus profitability in your new business here?
Well, and that's the huge shift is when you own your own business, that it might not even be consistent income, but because it all depends, it fluctuates. So, of course, my main concern is paying my staff, but sometimes I wouldn't get a paycheck. So it's just inconsistent where, with this company, I've already made, like Lisa said, more than my money back in the first month. So it's just really exciting because, it's almost like you can make money while you're sleeping with this kind of a business.
Right. So if you do the right thing, and I don't ever encourage people to go into debt about anything, but if you think it through, if you put your initial purchase on a credit card, and usually credit cards give you 30 days, 60 days, whatever, to be able to pay it back, you're saying it's actually possible to basically fund your business with your credit card's money. Really?
Yeah.
If you think, right? Basically, that's what you do.
Yeah.
Pretty hard to fund your health food.
Days. Yes, and because in your 8 days, your body is transforming like quite a bit. So people around you are going to notice, and they're going to want to know what you're doing.
Excellent. So no comparison as far as the investment, time, money, resources, stress. Right? You can kill yourself running a health food store because of the level of stress. Right? Absolutely.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely.
So the cool thing is that you could see yourself as a transition on your way out, seeing some changes obviously with your body. How about some other people maybe that you share the products with? You said the one person you spoke to, like the very first one, and that's always an awkward moment, right? The very first one. You do everything probably, mostly wrong, mostly awkward. You wonder even why they joined. Sometimes they join in spite of you sometimes if you're like me. I look at my first sale, I'm like, oh, shoot, that didn't go very well, but you're going to buy it anyway? So usually it's kind of like that, and now all of a sudden you're being able to get your products for free. Where can you see this transition happening for you? Like, have you had some people start to reproduce themselves? Can you see yourself kind of plugging away at this on a part-time basis and in a couple of years being able to ease out? Where's your growth plans long-term, if you even are worried about that?
Well, I'm actually, like I said, I want to transition from my health food store, selling that, and this will be my business. And right now I am super, super busy because I'm helping my husband with his business, but I'm still making a point following my passion and making time throughout the day and connecting with people and sharing this amazing product line, because I want people to feel as great as I do. And the pounds, they just kind of drop off. So I feel amazing. I had like 2 gentlemen today at the store, not sure if I should say this, but that told me how amazing I looked, even like I was 55. And one fellow, he goes, wow, he says, if you were single, he says, I would definitely be coming after you.
That's
oh,
nice
my
thing.
gosh. And you know what? I take that as a compliment. That kind of stuff doesn't offend me because, it was in my health food store and he was a good customer, but it's a compliment for sure.
He meant it as a compliment, not creepy. But that's a cool thing.
Exactly. It wasn't creepy at all. Yeah.
So the neat thing is that even if you decided to get, like you're building your business, you're helping your husband, you're doing a whole bunch of other things, and then you plug in people in, the great thing is that if you sponsored someone in or they bought something, would you feel like you abandoned them if you couldn't devote all of your personal time? Or are there enough systems in place where somebody's not alone?
There's definitely enough systems in place. There's like amazing people, like Lisa said, in all of these groups. Amazing, like thousands of people. And there's always somebody that, Lisa would back me if I didn't have time. But I make time because, that's if you really want something, you gotta just make the time.
Absolutely.
And then things will happen.
Yep. Perfect. So we're just about running out of time, and I'm going to bring Lisa back if she's still here. I know that she was all over the place. We catch Lisa in the funnest places. We catch her in Dubai 1 week. One day we catch her in Dubai, and then I think 1 week, we caught her. She had to hide out in a bathroom because there was so much noise somewhere else.
And she's going to Mexico tomorrow, I think.
And I'm going to Mexico on Friday.
Awesome.
So she's going to Mexico, and I don't know where she is today, but she has to sometimes squirrel away to get away from all the noise just to be on the radio show. So thanks for being here, Lisa. And thanks, Franny. You did a great job. I hope to have you coming back. So, Lisa, back to you.
I would love it.
Yeah. So I have a question for you, Franny. So there's people listening to us right now, and they might be afraid to take care of themselves. They might be afraid to bite the bullet and invest in themselves. What would be your advice for that average, ordinary person that's listening right now?
Well, we have to take care of ourselves first. Like we think that it is the most important project in the world is looking after yourself, because if you're not healthy, if you're not well, if you're not happy, how do you look after your family to your highest good and to their highest good? Like, we have to make a choice. We have to make a choice that we are important. We have to know that and still love in ourselves and choose to change and choose to love and choose to evolve.
Yeah. What I love about you, Franny, is we had just met a couple months ago on Facebook. We don't even really know each other really yet, right?
Yeah.
And
but our
I'm going through this
match.
Oh, 100%. And I'm going through this separation right now. I'm in this dark space, and no products in the world are going to help me with my dark space. But you had sent me, your free, not free, it costs people, but you had sent it to me with freedom to try it whenever I wanted, and just a place of, this course will help you love yourself again. And I love you to pieces. I'm so grateful that you had sent me your course, and that you would just give that to me, right? And and that's what this is about. This is about helping people at any level that they're at. I'm lucky. I'm a 6-figure income earner in this company. The products have done amazing things for me. They've done amazing things for you. But what's really cool is that we can offer our services to people for free. I offer my coaching services for free. You offered your online Love Yourself program to me for free. And, that's what I think is so cool about this company is that we make money so that we can share our passion freely, right? And
exactly.
I love that you're on the same page as me. I love that, I don't even know what your program costs, but, some people are all about money and some people would make me pay for that program. And you, in the goodness of your heart, said, you know what, Lisa? I see your darkness. I see what you're going through. I want you to feel good. Here's my program for free. And, it's such a simple thing to offer because it doesn't actually cost you any money to send me this program, but you are entitled to make money off of that program because you have created this amazing program for people to see the light, see the love, see their biggest selves. And I'm so grateful that I've met you. And I honestly, I can't wait for us to hang out more. I mean, I just see you as my sister or my, sideline awesome person to hang out with. And I mean, life's been a little crazy lately, so we haven't been able to do that. But, I just see you as someone, as my sidekick. And what's really cool, right? And in this kind of business, people will say oh, is it a pyramid scheme or whatever? And honestly, you have the capability of making more money than I make. I have Jenny and James that are underneath me that make more money than me because they go after it more than I've been able to because of my separation. I've kind of dropped the ball lately. And I am so blessed to have them underneath me, you underneath me, to have people that care about people. And I'm so excited to have you on my team, and I can't wait to see what transpires in this next month to 2 months to a year from now. I can't wait for you to see what it's like to have time freedom, because you have been chained to your store, right? And being trained, being tied down to a store and all the bills and all the money and all the people you have to take care of and all that kind of stuff. I am so blessed that I get to do this from anywhere. I mean, tonight I'm at my best friend Sabrina's. There's a party here going on in the basement. I get to hang out with my friends. And, I get to do this radio show just off the cuff, right? And it's and I get to go to Mexico in 2 days and make money while I'm in Mexico, right?
Yeah.
And so I can't wait for you to experience that kind of freedom, the freedom to not be tied down to a store, the leasing amount of money that you have to pay for rent, all those products you have to buy, all the people that you have to pay their income. This is freedom. This is true freedom. And, don't get me wrong. It takes some work at the beginning. Hands down, it takes some work at the beginning. But I'm at this level right now where I have time freedom. And it is amazing, and I can't wait for you to experience it because you deserve time freedom. You've worked your butt off to, you've helped many people with your online programs, many people with your health food store, and I can't wait for you to experience what I've experienced.
Yeah, I'm so excited, and actually, that's been my vision for years. But I just I wasn't with the right company. This one hits home for me.
Excellent.
Yeah.
There's one thing as we wrap this up, because I have to say this specific to your example specifically with Franny running a health food store. When you run a store, a customer is a transaction. They're a transaction. There's just so much you can possibly do to help them. Maybe you provide great services and all that sort of stuff, but when you get them as a customer and a distributor with your company, they're a lifestyle. There's a big difference between a transaction and a lifestyle.
Absolutely.
So,
and they become family.
Exactly. So, having said that, on that note, we're going to say thank you very much, ladies, for being here on your own radio show. We're on with Lisa Mercier, buildingfortunesradio.com/Lisa. And I'm guessing, Lisa, since I just found out you're going to be in Mexico, we're going to figure out if you're going to be live next week or you're going to be back. I'm not sure, but we'll figure that out as we go along. And if we do a radio show from Mexico, that will be cool too, but that's fine. We're going to catch everybody next time on buildingfortunesradio.com/Lisa. Franny, thanks for being here. We'll catch you guys next time. Whoops. We're going to catch you guys.
You've been listening to Building Fortunes Radio on buildingfortunesradio.com. Thanks for listening. Be sure to check us out every Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time for the designated Building Fortunes Radio segment with Peter Mingle. Be sure to check out the buildingfortunesradio.com website for our featured segments. It's been our privilege to have you listen in. At Building Fortunes Radio, we wish you the success you deserve and are willing to work for. So spread the word, tell a friend, join our newsletter, and go make a difference in your world.